Hello everyone, welcome back to my playthrough of No Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, and before I get started I have good news. We've actually got a brand new headset with a microphone, which hopefully means that the audio quality will be a little bit better than what I've done in the previous videos. Here's hoping. But for this video, which I believe is part 22, my goodness, part 22, we've just entered Hamelin. So we're going to explore this area a little bit. Swaine's ran off, but we're going to meet up with him shortly. So let's just go straight there, see what's going on, speak to these people. I'm starving, but I am far too busy to concern myself with frivolous pastimes like eating. Are you sure you're okay, mister? Oh, do not concern yourself with my well-being. I am just rather peckish. I haven't eaten since yesterday. But if you don't eat something soon, you'll faint, mister. Young man, I am at a critical juncture in some deeply important scientific work, and you suggest that I simply stop to eat? Do not worry about me. I shall control my appetite for now and eat my fill when and only when my work is complete. But... Now, let Mr. Drippy diagnose this case. This fellow's got more than his fair share of restraint, and it's driven him a bit balmy. If we don't grab a bit of his heart quick smart, he'll collapse, poor beggar. You couldn't spare us a little bit of your heart, could you? A piece of my heart, you say? Well, I suppose so. You do know what you're doing, don't you? Sure we do. Now, if you could just hold still for a second. Right, let's take his heart. Cool. Oh, I say, I never felt so hungry in my life. My stomach thinks my throat's being cut. Without some nourishment, I will surely collapse, and what good would that do my research? I do declare it is time to dine. I think that's for the best, sir. I sure hope you enjoy your meal. I thank you. I have learned a valuable lesson today. Too much restraint can be bad for one's health. Indeed it can. Right, let's speak to these. We've seen these a few times, haven't we? But first I'm going to fill my face with cake. Then I'll eat ice cream till it comes out of my ears. And then... Hey, haven't you had enough? You can't go on eating like this, dear. Flippin' heck, she's got an appetite on her, ain't she? Yeah, I wonder why she's so hungry. We've saved up a bit of money, haven't we? Let me enjoy it. What are you on about? We scrimped and saved that money to open our dream shop. Carry on like this and we'll be back where we started without two guilders to rub together. There's no doubt about it, it's restraint this lady's lacking. If we don't do something sharpish, their hopes and dreams will disappear into her gob. Yeah, let's give her some restraint, and we've just picked some up as well. Sure, Mr. Drippy, we need to give her some restraint fast. Easy stamps, these. Give heart. Restraint. Oh, I feel all warm and tingly inside, but also a little full. Whatever have I been doing? This money was to get our dream shop off the ground. I can't just keep eating into our savings. There you go, right as rain she is. And it's all thanks to you as truly. You owe me one, missus, and no mistake. Mr. Drippy, you can't say that. It's fine, he's right, we owe you a lot. You've helped us through a tough patch yet again. Here, take this, it's our way of saying thank you. Yay, 500 guilders and 3 ice cream. Cool. Right, and here's Horace. Yay, we like Horace. Oh yeah, I always forget to cast the spell. Spirit medium, that's what we want. It's nice to see you again, Ollie. This city is quite something, isn't it? Have you ever seen so many machines? If your idea of fun is tinkering with cogs and gaskets, this is the place for you. It sure is. Oh, so you like machines? I'm really keen on having a familiar from the automata family myself. Automata. I always struggle with that word, even with near automata or automata. I've heard people say it both ways, so I'm not sure which way is correct, but I don't know. And speaking of familiars, it looks like you've built up quite a monster menagerie. Yeah, I guess, but it was mostly Esther. She sure is good with critters. Well, maybe she can help you with my next question then. I think you're going to like it. Somewhere in your wizard's companion there's a picture of the wizard wars that once raged throughout this land. Squint hard at it and you'll find some great examples of creatures from the automata genus. Well, see, I naturally want to say automata, so I'm going to say that from now on. My question is this. How many creatures from the automata genus are in the picture? As you're no stranger to familiars, I'm sure you'll get it right away. Let me know when you've got an answer for me. Oh my goodness, I think it's either 4 or 5. Let's find out. Not exactly sure. Did you find that picture of the wizard wars in your wizard's companion? And how many creatures from the automata genus did you find? Let's put in 5? I know it's 4 or 5. Yeah. Good. See, I guess right. 50-50. You got it, Ollie. Maybe that was too easy. As you can tell from the picture, machines existed even at the time of the Wizard Wars. Say, Horace, what were the Wizard Wars? I know this one. They were those legendary wars from thousands of years ago, ain't it? If you think tragedy on a giant scale is legendary, then I suppose you could say that, yes. The picture doesn't do it justice, really. But I suppose it's for the best that nothing survived to show how terrible it really was. There's Strange. He's speaking like he saw it with his own 2 eyes, Mun. Ah, so you're wondering how I know that picture isn't accurate? Can you work it out, I wonder? How the heck are we supposed to know? Well, never mind. The important thing is that you answered my question, Ollie. Here's your reward. Chart chests. Fantastic. That is a great spell. Gee, thanks, Horace. Now, I think it's about time I had a look around this mechanical metropolis, so I'll be off. When I get tired of all the smoke and noise, I'll be ready to try an island with a little more in the way of natural beauty. See you again soon. Cool. Right. Make note of that chest. I'll show you where to stand to actually get it soon. Because it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. I think there's something to collect around here. Oh, there's not. Might be further in. Oh, there we go. Get the pot. Every little helps. Right, let's go get Swaine. Just making sure. Ah, there we go. I knew there was a pot around here somewhere. I like to get them all the time because, you know, it's freebies and you can either sell them or use them, especially in alchemy. Very useful.
Make way for the royal procession! Hurry, clear the way, I say!
Huh? What? Ah, a royal procession here. Huh? Whoa! What's happening? Oh, Jesus!
Run for your running lions!
We have to go now! But it's true.
Welcome to Hog Heaven.
Swaine, you can be such a... Where did you run off to? I had some business to take care of, and a little bird told me something that just might interest you. Huh? You mean... Yep, it's about the great sage you're all so eager to find. Tidy! Well, come on then, where is he? Don't keep us in suspense, mun. Ah, well, that's the thing. He's in the palace. The palace? You see how everyone here is forced to wear pig mask? Well, they say there's this fellow who goes around without one. Apparently, he calls himself the prince's servant. And there's more. He says he's a young chap with long hair and fine features. Wait, that sounds like the boy in the picture we got from Cowleafer. Got it in one. Goodness, and there I was thinking you were completely useless. There's harsh. Doesn't mince her words, does she? But how did you find out about this, Swaine? Oh, it was just something I overheard while I was wandering through the black market. The black market? You certainly seem to know your way around this city, Swaine. Me? No. Never been here before in my life. I have a good nose for Leeds is all. You don't get a face like this unless you've lived a little. Let's just say I know a thing or two about a thing or two. So, he serves the prince, huh? Then he must be real important. That parade was something else. Pah. Now, talking about that Porky Prince fellow, the thing is... Flippin' heck! What's all that racket? I almost jumped out of my fairy suit, mun. What's going on? Flippin' eye contact? What kind of law is that? I've never heard anything like it. Just what is going on here? This is insane. How could he? Oi, you want to find the great sage, don't you? Well, hurry up and head to the palace. You're right. Let's go. Oh, I smell tyranny. Hamelin tyranny. Alright, we've got Swaine back. That's always good. Right. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few dots on the map. So let's go around and speak to these people. Speak to him first. I need work, and I shall leave no stone unturned until I find gainful employment. Say, mister, you sure seem happy for somebody who's out of a job. What's not to be happy about? My best friend was out of work, so I stepped aside and gave him my job. Jeepers, are you sure that was a smart idea? Oh, it was the very least I could do. Truth be told, it is scant repayment for all he has done for me over the years. Wow, he sure sounds like a good friend. Indeed he is. Jobs may come and jobs may go, but friendship like that is irreplaceable. I would happily give up my livelihood 100 times over rather than see my poor friend suffer. This here is no run-of-the-mill fellow. His heart's fit to burst with kindness. Say, would you be interested in helping somebody else out? Help somebody else? Certainly. But are you sure I am the right man for the job? I would hate to let you down. Trust me, you're the right man. Please, mister, we need your help. Oh, well, since you put it like that, how can I possibly refuse? Thank you, mister. Alright, let's take his hat. Oh, this is a most strange sensation, but by no means unpleasant. Now then, young man, you'll always try to help out your friends, won't you? I sure will. Gee, I hope me and Phil stay best friends when we grow up. Well, he's shown you how it's done. Follow his lead and you and Phil will still be best mates when you are old and grey and wrinkly. Haha, you know, Mr. Drippy, you say really smart things sometimes. Sometimes? I'm a flipping fount of wisdom, I'll have you know. So, for those that were wondering why I said to actually catch a sunshine ages ago, a million videos ago, is because we're about to go and speak to this person. And you'll see why. Oh dear me, this simply will not do. They will never be ready in time. What's the matter, ma'am? Oh, young man, I'm in quite a predicament. I wanted to give my mother flowers for her birthday, but this plant just will not blossom. Her birthday is just around the corner, and yet this stubborn plant refuses to cooperate. No wonder the poor dab's flustered, and Mam's going to be none too pleased. Couldn't you put your heads together and come up with some way to help me? I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm afraid I don't know much about flowers. Come on, Ollie boy, you were a wizard, ain't you? With flipping magic and everything, there must be something you can do. Magic, you say? Oh, please help me out. I would be ever so grateful. Right. Okay, I'll try. I mean, it would be too bad if your mother was disappointed on her birthday. Thank you ever so much, young man. I'm counting on you. Right, we need to first try a magic spell, and then that magic spell doesn't work, and we have to use the the sunshine. Now I'm wondering why my spell didn't work, the quicken growth spell. Or rejuvenate, secret ingredient. Fireball? You would think quicken growth would be the best idea. Oh, maybe it's because I had to actually speak to Drippy. Hold on a minute, didn't you have a spell that makes plants grow quicker? Yeah, I had to speak to him. Quicken growth, there we go. See, I was right! Blooming marvellous. Hang about. Didn't flipping work. You're right, Mr. Drippy. Maybe I should try it one more time. It's no use, Ollie boy. Using that spell willy-nilly will just shorten that poor plant's life. Oh, how awful. We wouldn't want that. I reckon what this plant needs is a decent dose of sunshine. I'm afraid that sunshine is in rather short supply here in Hamelin, or this plant will never blossom. Don't get you and knickers in a twist, missus. There may be another solution, like. I forget where I heard it, but someone said something about a very interesting creature that looks just like the sun. That's it! If we could get that critter to shine its light on the plant, it might blossom. There's sharp you are. That's just what I was thinking, Ollie boy. Okay, let's go find it. So, just need to speak to them, and then because you've already got the sunshine, it's easy stamps. We found you the next best thing to sunshine, man. How extraordinary, it really does look just like the sun. Let's get it to shine its light on your plant. Neato, the flowers are blooming. You were not wrong, Ollie boy. Feast your eyes on these beautiful blooms. Oh, they are simply exquisite. My mother will be over the moon. Swell. We got your plant to flower in time for your mother's birthday. Thank you ever so much, young man. I would be honoured if you would accept this. There we go. See, how much of a pain would it have been if you hadn't caught the sunshine and had to go all the way back to Alma Moon? Because we are miles away. Right, let's just grab all the stuff around here. There's a chest over there. Oh, there's one there as well. Wasn't sure. Oh, I forgot we got the chart chest spell, which is really handy when you're in towns and dangerous places. If you cast the chart chest spell, and it'll actually map on your map, yeah, your mini map, where all the chests are, and the pots as well, so that's really useful. Love that spell. It's also good for identifying the chests that are out of reach as well. Like that green one up there that I pointed out earlier. Now, you get that one from standing here. Because you have to stand in the right place to actually get the chest. Cool. Yeah, we'll speak to him in a second. Splendid, all seems to be in order, just the way I like it. Is it your job to patrol the area, sir? With all these folks around, you must sure be busy. Pah, all in a day's work. What's a little effort if it helps keep Hamelin safe? Wow, you sure do love your job. Say, when there's a royal procession, don't you just want to watch and cheer like everybody else? Well, I am always so busy keeping an eye on everyone during processions that I really don't have time to think about things like that. Gee, you don't even think about it, huh? You sure are dedicated to your work. Ha! Well, there may have been one or two occasions when I felt a cheer brewing, but I've never yet given in to the urge. Not a single cheer, Mun. Imagine that. Takes some serious flipping restraint, that does. It sure does. I don't think I could stop myself. It is not my place to have fun. I must watch over you all so that you can enjoy such processions in safety. Thank you, sir. I was wondering if I could ask you a favour. Are you in some kind of trouble? No, sir, it's nothing like that. The thing is, it would just be swell if I could take a little of your restraint for someone who doesn't have any. Take some of my restraint, you say? And this will help someone to control their unruly urges, will it? Sounds jolly good to me. Thank you, sir. Alright. Got some more restraint. I say, I have a rather pleasant tingling in my chest. I really appreciate it, sir. Good luck with your guard duties. Why, thank you. Your encouragement has inspired me to strive even harder in my work. Oh, we wouldn't want that. Relax, dude. Oh, we didn't even go Swift Solutions. But we'll pop in and see what there is. Drat and damnation! Am I not a man? Why must I always lose my nerve? What's the matter, sir? It is a sorry tale, I'm afraid. There is a young lady whom I have known since my earliest days, and I have planned to ask for her hand in marriage. Jeepers, that sounds romantic. Romantic? Far from it, I'm afraid. I cannot muster the courage to say a single word in her presence. I have known her all my life, and yet now I find myself going out of my way to avoid her. Mr. Drippy? I'm kind of new to this stuff. Is that normal, or...? Sounds like a clear-cut lack of courage to me. This poor lad's broken-hearted. And what are we going to do about it, Ollie boy? We're going to get him some courage. That's what we're going to do. Well, gee, we can't just leave him like this. We have to get him back his courage. That's the spirit. You were a proper gentleman, Ollie boy. I literally can't remember what I've just picked up. Was it restraint? Yeah, we don't have courage yet. My experiment has succeeded. Whoa, you sure seem happy. Indeed I am. All of my efforts are finally paying off. I have taken a mighty leap towards the development of a new type of steam reactor. Congratulations, mister. That sounds just swell. You are very kind, but my work is far from done. I shall not rest until I have perfected my revolutionary steam reactor. Crikey, proper fired up, ain't you? Quite right. One must have a passion for progress in all its forms. A brighter future awaits us all. That lad's got enthusiasm to burn, mun. Ask him if he'll give us a lend of it. Excuse me, mister. Would it be okay if we borrowed a little of your enthusiasm? Why, certainly. When one's pistons are pumping apace, it would be a shame not to share one's energy. That sure is kind of you, mister. Okay, here goes. Okay. See, normally I wouldn't actually read out the dialogue for these smaller side missions, but I don't know. Today I'm just feeling conversational, I guess. It is like a cool breeze has blown across my breast. But this is no time for flowery turns of phrase. It is time to work for a brighter future. Okay, cool. Right, let's just head back up to Swift Solutions because I didn't actually go in there and I just want to make sure I don't miss anything out. So yeah, what do you guys think of Hamelin? If you've not played the game before, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I like how each town has a different, distinct personality. It's really cool. Hey, there we go. Got some new bounty hunts. Oh, I've only got one stamp card. Boo. I'm pretty sure we've done most of these now. Okay. Fairy grounds, kindness. Young woman, Hamelin. Doing. Okay. Cool. Right, we need to be careful as well at this point in the game because when you go a little bit further into the story you do get story locked for quite a long time. So I want to make sure we actually do everything before we go forward. Let's just check my bags, see what I've got here. Cheeseburger, got plenty of stuff. 10 cappuccinos. That's good, we've got a healthy amount of stuff. Cool, okay, so we don't need anything from there. Right. So what we're going to do is go to the main gate, just to progress the story a tiny little bit. And that will also open up the side bit next to the boutique, where I can speak to that glowy dot. And as usual, I want to keep these videos short and sweet. So... oh, hang on, let me just make sure I've got everything. Let's cast chart chests. See, that's a great way to tell if you've actually got everything in an area before you move on. See, look at that, there's some red chests inside the stores, but we'll get them on our way back. Speak to these guys. You lot of travellers, I take it. That's right, sir. We've come to Hamelin to meet one of the great sages, and we think he's inside the palace. Is that so? And I suppose you'd like me to let you in so you can have a look for him, am I right? Ha! A great sage indeed. Good one, boy. Huh? You've obviously not been listening to your emergency decrees. No one's been allowed anywhere near the palace for ages. These travellers, eh? Never seem to have a clue, do they? Excuse me? At least we have some manners. I do apologise for my young friend. She was merely unaware of the decree you mentioned, and is regrettably quick to anger. We beg your pardon. Sir Swaine, what on earth are you... Shh, I've got an idea. An idea? As if they can't hear you. What is it then? Got a way to get us into the palace, have you? Yes, and it's very simple. We wear disguises. Disguises? Keep your voice down, Mun. Haven't you noticed? The guards' faces can't be seen under the armour they're wearing. What? You're saying we're going to have to wear those awful pig suits? But where would we get them, Swaine? We're not going to have to steal it, are we? Pipe down, Mun, seriously. All right, everybody just stay calm. I told you about the black market they have here in Hamelin, right? Well, they'll definitely have some pig armour for us there. We'll just have to go and get it. Really, crikey? Look who's got all the answers, eh? I don't see why you couldn't always be this useful. I swear Esther's got it bad for Swaine, seriously. Nobody picks on someone that much. And they just, yeah. Right, so, let's go to the black market. Actually, we're not going to go to the black market just yet. I think I'll leave that for the next video. Because obviously once we get our armour on, we need to use that armour to go forward. So, let's get these chests. Cool, another strong coffee. Very useful. Oh, I never buy anything in those stores. Wait a minute, I think. Ah, right, yeah. This is the guy. He gives you a alchemy formula, just so you know. Oh, several alchemy formulas. Perfect. I think there's at least one person, one NPC in each town that offers you formulas. So it's good to seek them out, particularly if you want to get the trophy for alchemy. Which is a pain in the backside, seriously. Took me so long to get it. But I am happy to say that I am one of the proud people who have got the platinum for No Kuni. I think it's like a ridiculous small amount of players, like 3% or something. And I think the main reason for that is the alchemy. It takes a lot of effort to do that, seriously. Right, let's speak to Derwin. He wants you to catch a load of different creatures again. Did I miss anything? No. Speak to him and then we'll call it a day with this video, I think. Oh, it's you. It seems our paths have crossed once again. I predicted that you'd come this way, of course, and that is why I took the liberty of lining up a task for you. Hi, Derwin. What is it that you want us to help you with? I think you'll find it's along the same lines as last time. To assist me in my vital research, I require that you bring me 3 very specific creatures. Now, do you wish to help the progress of science or hinder it? That's a bit mean. I think not helping him wouldn't be hindering it. It just, you know, ask someone else. Good, that was the correct answer. I shall proceed. I have always wanted to research certain curious creatures that inhabit this area. What kind of creatures are they, Derwin? I applaud your curiosity. The creatures in question belong to the Automata genus, about which science still has much to learn. In the name of progress, I would like you to find me a large mechanical creature, a small mechanical creature, and finally a creature that takes the form of a brown cog. It goes without saying that it will not suffice to simply stash these specimens in a familiar retreat. No, you must bring all 3 of these creatures to me together. Right, cool. Okay, so... Oh, press the wrong thing. Right, so... Let's leave this video there. We've had a good look around Hamelin. We've got all the chests and the pots and stuff, and we've done all the little side things. There's a few open side quests, but as you can see, let's just go there. They're not really simple ones. I mean, that one we have to go all the way back to the fairy ground. Catching the familiars is a time-consuming task. We need courage. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, that one as well. We can't actually reach him yet, so we go to the black market, which we will. We will. In the next video. Right, so for the next video, what I'm going to do is do the 2 bounty hunts, which will be good. I might try and catch the familiars for Derwin off camera, so it's not, you know, taking up loads of time. And then we'll progress in the story. Yeah, might even go back to the fairy ground as well, just to do that one little task, rather than make you guys watch that, because we've literally just done the whole Tahiti section of the game. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you didn't know already, I'm Heather. This is Amalgamingle, but I'm sure that if you've got to part 22, then I'm pretty sure you've been following the story, and for that I thank you. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Alright, thanks, bye!